This for Baltimore City Police Department. This for Jane Miller. This for WBAL. This for Christian Schaefer, ABC2. This is for The Real News. I'm a whistleblower on the courts in Baltimore City Police Department, Gov.O'Malley's mom machine. On February the 6th, 7th, 2011, I was kidnapped by the Baltimore County Police Department by the order of the Baltimore City Police Department. Commissioner Belfield knew about this. All right? Chief Johnson, Scott Shellenberger, and Greg Bernstein conspired to take away my rights. Bernstein, Shellenberger, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pierce, and Judge Holland. I was blowing the whistle in your courts and the corruption in your courts. I turned in your gun task force in 2010. I got an FBI file. Commissioner Harrison got this information now. And since the police is in my neighborhood and they outside my house, I think it's time to have this conversation. President Trump got my whistleblower's application. President Obama got it. President Bush had it. I've been making a movie and a documentary about Baltimore City Police Department and how y'all protect the corruption here in Baltimore. Don't hate the player, dog. Hate the game. Baltimore City Police Department came into conception in 1784. They were slave catchers then and they slave catching now. You locked up 650,000 people during the stop and frisk and zero tolerance. You generated millions and millions of dollars off of black bodies. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. I'm all right. I'm all right. Yeah, they got a domestic violence case over there. I just couldn't sleep. I've been drinking and I'm venting. I ain't doing nothing wrong, though. Yeah, well, they at the top floor over here, and I know some of the people over there, so I wanted to make sure they was all right. Yeah, the police, I ain't heard nobody screaming and hollering, and I can't go but so close. So, while I'm out here, I'm talking about Commissioner Harris, talking about my kidnapping since they police cars sitting in blocking driveways. He got the engine running. There, they left the car running. Like I said, Commissioner Harris got my whistleblower's application. I blew the whistle on y'all. Y'all got a case filed on me in 2010 when y'all's police came in my house and put guns in my head. Y'all ain't resolved that issue yet. Ain't no law against making a movie. There's a law against kidnapping. There's a law against destroying evidence. It's a criminal enterprise that you're protecting with your police department. I told y'all when they tore the Christopher Columbus statue down, I said, move that shit. I told y'all when they went down to the FOP, man, the FOP is a fraternal order of police, is a card-carrying members of the Ku Klux Klan. And your boss at the FOP know me. Your boss at the FOP know me. I done did parties down at FOP. They know me. So when they did what they did to the FOP, that's a private building. Y'all ain't supposed to be protecting that property. Y'all got card-carrying members in the FOP, and y'all need to start outing their asses. You got racism in the Baltimore City Police Department that you're not addressing, Commissioner Harris. You got racism in your own department, so how is you going to address racism in the streets if you ain't cleaned up your own house? You feel me? You want to stop the violence in Baltimore? End the war on drugs. Address the war on drugs. Y'all ain't even open your mouth about the war on drugs. President Nixon came in with this Southern strategy back in the 60s and created this war on drugs. Reagan sat here and pushed it, and Bill Clinton perfected it. Republicans and Democrats get paid off this war on drugs. This war on drugs is a war on the black community, and you using your police as slave catchers. This 2020. This ain't 1920. President Trump is like President Taft. They debuted the movie Birth of a Nation, and it condoned killing black people. You condoning killing black people if you don't address ending the war on drugs. Because that's just dogmatic words to kill a black community. Y'all mad at me because I put this all on film. Social media for social change. Y'all go TikTok all day, but I started with MySpace. That's when I got in your face. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And everything I got is fully documented. When I put the camera in your face, it ain't for shits and giggles. It's for truth. They had a movie called Cornbread Earl and Me. Lawrence Fishburne from Blackish, that was his first movie. Cornbread Earl and Me showed you about police killing innocent black people back in the 60s. If you look at the movie Claudine, that shows you about y'all's housing situation right now. James Earl Jones and Diane Carroll. Look at Claudine and look at Cornbread Earl and Me. Same two issues is affecting us then is affecting us now. Housing, education, and incarceration. And these is your slave catchers.